Hi. Um, so this video was supposed to be like a fun video to make. It was just gonna be me basically telling you guys about my new crush and what that experience has been like for me and what I'm feeling about it. And I was supposed to just be excited, and I don't know. Honestly, that's just not what I'm feeling. And I just really don't even want to be making this video. And I feel bad for saying that. I feel guilty for saying that because ultimately I know that my platform is a gift. And to be able to make these videos for you guys is a gift. But like, it doesn't feel like that all the time. I woke up this morning and just right away started feeling bad about myself. And I know this video is not supposed to be about that, but I just told myself, look, instead of not making the video at all, maybe you should just put the camera on and see what comes out. So that's what I'm doing. Heads up. My place is a mess. I'm in the middle of moving, so everything is just everywhere and it just feels dirty in here. Because, you know, when you're moving stuff around, you realize all the corners that you've been cleaning around. And, you know, honestly, waking up right away, it just feels kind of depressing. And then on top of that, I slept through my alarms. So I woke up really late and I felt like I overslept and I felt groggy. Just physically, I didn't feel good. And emotionally, mentally, I didn't feel good about it. My crush actually called me and woke me up out of my sleep, and I pretended like I wasn't sleeping because I was embarrassed about the fact that I was waking up so late, which honestly it was 10 a.m. Could have been worse, but like I feel like I'm really trying to get my life together and to like just get my shit together, and it just feels it's hard, yo. It is hard, and I'm really hard on myself. I'm like trying to find a balance between being hard enough on myself to stay dedicated and to stay disciplined, but at the same time not being too hard on myself where I beat myself up so much. Instead of just getting up and getting my stuff done, now I'm up and I'm feeling like crap about the fact that I didn't wake up on time. And then I realized that I filmed snaps yesterday to post Snapchats. I didn't post them, so now I didn't meet my daily quota, and just dealing with some other things that just wasn't feeling good. It's some personal things, but you know what? F it. I'm putting everything out there anyways, so might as well. These last however many months, as you guys know, I have not been consistently filming and posting, so I haven't been making money like that. Truly, I've been living off of my savings. Because of that, I tried to apply for an apartment and they didn't approve me. The lady was actually really helpful though, and she was just like, look, I see your accounts. It's not the fact that you can't afford it, because I have the money in my account to be able to afford the lease that I would be signing, but it's the fact that they need proof that every single month I have 3 times the rent coming in consistently. I don't have proof of that. Not recently, because that's not what my reality has been. So then it's like I have to explain to them like, look, you know, I'm an influencer, and I mean, the money's in there. You can see I have the money to be able to afford this lease. They're like, yeah, I get it, but like, you're not showing that you make 3 times the rent per month. So like, I don't know what to tell you. But then the lady was nice enough to say, maybe you can ask somebody to be like your co-applicant, so that way you can get approved. So I asked my sister, and of course she was willing to do it without hesitation, but it just didn't feel good on my end. Like, I already have been really hard on myself about the fact that I've been living off of my savings and I haven't been doing what I need to do to, like, you know, live productively and smart and adult. Honestly, I don't know, man. Like, this is just even embarrassing to be saying all of this. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's out there, you know, feeling this way and stuff. And but the point is that I just woke up feeling like disappointed in myself. I just woke up feeling disappointed in myself, and it's hard to like stay disciplined and consistent when you just feel like, what am I really even offering right now? Like, what is the point of all of this? And it's like, I tell myself, well, the point of doing all of this is so that you can live the life that you want to live. You know, the point is that you have gifts to give the world. And I'm just like, okay, but what gift am I giving anybody by making this YouTube video that's telling everybody about my crush? And I know it feels effed up to say, because I'm like, that's not fair. That's not fair to do that. Like, to just basically put down this experience that we're having, where I do get to communicate with so many of you guys and I get to be uplifted by so many of you guys. I mean, the comments on my videos recently have been so beautiful, and you guys have been so kind-hearted and just so uplifting and just really encouraging me, and just like, you go girl, you got it, like, keep doing you, I'm so proud of you. And I'm just really trying to be proud of myself, you know. And it's hard because it's just like, I'm not where I want to be, and I know I've grown a lot from who I was even however many months ago, but I just feel like becoming a new person, it's just like constant effort. God, I can't even explain it. And I just feel bad. I felt bad for even freaking making this video, and I told myself, you know what, you don't have to post it, but at least just make the effort to put the camera on, try to get a video out. But I don't want to just make any type of video for you guys. I don't want to just make any kind of content. And I think that's another reason why I was a little bit hard on myself, even to be like, all right, well, what is it that you have to do? First you woke up late, now you have to make a YouTube video about what? About your crush? Like, who really even cares? Is like the type of thinking I was having. And I'm just like, I don't know. It's hard because I know how privileged I am. And so when I have moments where I just get caught up in just feeling kind of overwhelmed with everything, I then, on top of feeling overwhelmed with everything, beat myself up about feeling overwhelmed, because I know that I'm privileged, because I know I live a life that so many people would want. And like, there's so many people that are just actually truly going through experiences that I just feel like, man, I can't even imagine, you know? I feel like I know how blessed I am. And so when I'm not feeling grateful for everything that I have and for my experience, it makes me mad at myself, you know? But it's like, I can't get up and do what I need to do if I'm sitting here being mad at myself, feeling sad and overwhelmed. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I'm literally just trying to come up with the answers right now on this video. Like, this is crazy. It's all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. Ay. Also, my time of the month is coming, y'all, so that could play like a big role in all this too. It's hard being a freaking woman. All of it. This shit is hard. Life is just freaking hard. But it's not just hard. It's also beautiful. And I know that I'm blessed. And even opening up to you guys about this whole apartment situation and not being able to get approved, ultimately, I'm freaking blessed because I have the money in the account. I have the money to be able to afford the lease that I'm signing. And I have a sister that's like willing to, no problem, be my co-applicant too. You know what I mean? Like, I have someone I can even ask. That is a blessing. I have so many things to just be blessed and grateful for. Yet, I just kind of want to go back to bed. Maybe the positive thing about this video is, if you're out there feeling stressed, you're not alone. At least you know that. If you are someone who is highly blessed, but yet you're feeling overwhelmed, and yet your brain is coming up with a million reasons of why you should feel bad and about yourself and about your situation, just know that you're not alone. And my advice to us, because obviously I can't be giving no advice to anybody else right now, I can barely take my own advice, but when you know that you're blessed and that you have a lot to be grateful for, but you just can't feel it in that moment, and just try to focus on feeling comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. Ultimately, the thing to understand is that it's your brain that's actually making you feel sad. Most likely your experience really isn't even as bad as it feels. Maybe let's just try to stay on top of our brains and stop telling ourselves that we shouldn't be feeling sad, but instead just let ourselves feel sad. So here's the video, guys. I'm sad right now, but also I'm blessed, and one of the reasons why I'm blessed is because I have a new crush and I'm really excited, and it's a woman, and she has been such a beautiful person, and she has really been inspiring me. It just feels really cool to be getting to know someone who is mature and beautiful, and she makes me feel good about myself, and she makes me want to be better. And I will say that I don't know, I have moments where I get triggered though, and a part of me gets scared that I'm gonna mess it up, because I get scared about the fact that, like, I came from a relationship that was really traumatizing, and it makes me feel nervous that like maybe I'm too traumatized. But honestly, every time I've communicated how I feel, like she has just been so open, and she's made me feel safe, and she's made me feel understood, and she holds space for me, and that just feels like enough to just know that like I want her in my life, and I'm excited about her being in my life, and like, you know, I'll keep you guys updated and posted on it. And sorry, my camera card keeps saying that it's full, so this is like my third time trying to start this video. Props to me for not just getting overwhelmed and stopping this video, because I started to sweat, but we held it together. Third time's the charm, y'all. Anyways, so she's such a beautiful person, and I just feel blessed to have her in my life. And being with a person that just comes off emotionally mature, sometimes I'm like, damn, am I not mature enough? I've only been in one relationship, and it was a bit traumatizing, and sometimes I expect her to respond to things how my ex used to, and it's not fair for her. And luckily I've been able to catch myself and bring that to her attention and like apologize and like course correct. But an example is like, she is an executive chef and she works a lot. Chefs work crazy hours, they work all the time, and she basically only has 2 days a week where she isn't working. Sometimes she needs to use those days to do things for herself or to do other things. And I remember feeling like at first surprised that like every time she had time off that she wasn't just automatically wanting to hang out. I never dated anybody that really had their own things going on for them and was okay with me having my own things and being busy on my end while they're also busy on their end. In my past relationship, you know, we worked together, we lived together, we spent all of our time together. Like, I didn't even really go and hang out with friends. When I did, like, they wanted me texting them all the time and like, you know, checking in. So to be with somebody who was very much so like, oh, you're going to go do that, oh, how fun, like, talk to you later, I'll talk to you tomorrow type thing. And it's just like, whoa, like, you're not all up my butt, like, what's going on? Do you even really like me? It's a transition when you're going from a relationship that was ultimately really unhealthy in a lot of ways that you didn't realize to now dating somebody in a healthy way. So there's that. I wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know, I actually feel kind of happy that I made this video. I'm starting to feel a lot lighter, and I don't know. Thank you guys for listening. If you made it this far into the video, I'm sorry that I was all over the place, but I do really appreciate you being there and just holding space, you know, even though, you know, it's like if you watch for this long, then I feel like, yeah, you consciously made a choice for some reason to allow me to unload on you. And I hope that you aren't left feeling heavier because of it. I hope that you feel light as well. And if you have any advice for me, just on life, on dating, on, I don't know, anything, then go ahead and drop it down below. And if you don't, that's fine too. I feel a lot better, and I thank you guys for that. So love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. There's been one huge fly flying around, and I'm just over here trying to open up, I'm crying and stuff, and this huge fly just keeps zing, zing, zing. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to open up here, I'm trying to be vulnerable. Gosh.